Hold on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I have to turn that off so you can see me. So today I welcome you to Ignite Your Soul, Merging Two Worlds. I am not. Hold on. A second. Timing. Okay. Anyways, welcome to Ignite Merging Two Worlds. I am Amy, and this is my calling to be able to channel the truth for the collective. And when I say that, I have channeled the truth for myself first and foremost, and researched and studied for years before I could actually come out here and shine my light. I'm a light worker, starseed, twin flame, blah, 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 lots of labels. But anyways, I'm Amy, and I welcome you. And today's video is about all of creation being energy. Okay. So, what do I mean by this? As always, I invite in the highest Christed light and unconditional love of the divine creator energy into this present time, space, dimension, and reality. I also invite in the elements earth, fire, air, ether, love, light, and spirit. And amen. Okay. So, got a little distracted by the phone call. 222. So, what is all of creation? Well, creation is a simulation that is created with energy. And it starts from our human minds. Yes, we are human 100%, and we are 100% spirit energy. That's why when we leave the physical, we automatically go back into the pure, positive, creative life force energy. So Spirit wants me to talk about this because there's been so much death over the years, so many different disasters aligning, and everybody not knowing the truth and the lie all the same. But where there's the truth, there is the lie. Okay, and that's the lie that we tell ourselves, that we are not an extension of source creator energy, and we do not create these things. We're a lot of people are in denial and saying that they ain't this because they still believe that source is something separate from them. Source is somewhere else. You always hear that God made us humans in his image. He did. He took Jesus' experience and made us human and put us in all of creation to experience temptation, to experience healing, to experience love, to experience fear. Everything is from energy. And this is either a emotion of fear or emotion of unconditional love. So, why it's important that I come here today and I show you and shine my light and tell you that I am a truth seeker. I have been a truth seeker to be able to gain the knowledge of heaven and earth. Okay. It's important for you to know that when you are watching TV and you see on the news, you're going to see the lie and you're going to see the truth. The truth is there was a disaster. Was it man-made or created, or was it a natural disaster? So a lot's going on with this Maui thing. And this is why I'm bringing this, because this is my recent knowledge as well, is that there has been lies put out there to say that the AI created it, or people adding pictures to the news that they seen this and from that collective energy in Maui. They and help, not just send money, to actually that's a part of it. And not just going and send money to, so it's an activation of compassion. So this is collectively created through that collective alone. So how your thoughts can help is not only in prayers, but it is to see the lie and the truth and hold it in a space with no judgment and just help bring positive change and growth to the disaster. And this goes for any disaster. Okay, sometimes there is a truth that other things create disasters other than natural disaster. But the truth is this: we all need to awaken to this compassion and help these people. And that's only part of the beginning of the channeling source energy. As I was saying, all that you need to know right now is that your thoughts are creating this simulation of your reality that you can see, that you can physically see as a human being. But spirit is trying to give you a new perspective and new perception so you can help be a part of the change, not be a part of the problem. Because the truth is, we're all activated. We all have this energy of compassion and unconditional love, and are here to face our own darkness and our own shadow aspects, which has been unhealthy for our planet, for our growth. And this, it goes way back. It goes way back to Thoth, father of time. We're living such a limited perspective and perception in our own minds that we're living and we're moving so fast, we have no sense of the connection of the non-physical. And they're here to help. You can call it whatever. Call it God, you can call it universe, you can call it whatever. Does not matter what you call it. It is energy. It is energy of your thoughts of fear, that you are not safe, that you are not guided, that you're not protected. It's more fear of death, or fear of forgiveness. You're already forgiven. You know why? Because you were unaware until now. When you click on this video and you become aware, you want to become so aware, more even, that heaven is also a simulation of your earth creation. This is where you end up. So let's use an example. When you commit suicide, all you're doing is leaving out of fear. Fear that You can't come back from whatever experience that you have just created. You can. Every thought can be changed. Every feeling can be changed. Every reaction can be changed. It's a learned behavior that we're supposed to work so hard and focus only on being this physical being that you have not given any thought to your soul's evolution for you on a collective level and on an individual level. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. So what you're focused on right now, if it's fear, you're part of the problem. So you need to embrace that darkness, the other aspects of fear that was a learned behavior. Oh, I got a bunny. Hey, bunny. Sorry. Okay. And this is also reminding me of the bunny. The bunny shows up to say prosperity already is. Abundance already is. But what kind of abundance are you creating? Are you creating abundance of fear and lessons? Or are you creating abundance of unconditional love and compassion? All right. And this has to be through an understanding that you were lacking this knowledge. It's just lacking of this knowledge. And that is why there is so many light workers and star seeds here to shine their light and bring in this wisdom, which also they had the veil of illusion and delusions to suffer and struggle until they had enough. Now we bring it to you, collective. We bring this to you, 1326. When are you going to say it's enough? It's enough with creating more fear and stepping into trying to come from the understanding that I understand this could be a lie. I understand this could be the truth. Space of divine perspective. Just the divine perspective. And that's how we co-create. Can bring optimal change and forget about heaven being outside of you. You can now create heaven on earth. This is the mission. And it has to start with you. One soul, one human at a time. So just take a look at your perspective and perceptions right now of other people, places, and things. In the world in general, don't hate the world, love the world. Love it. Say that it is through your divine perspective and a human perspective that it can be changed. You can be a part of the help. Be an agent of change, not an agent of problems. Be the solution. Thank you, Spirit. 1515. My dog. Hey. What? You're fine. So embrace the changes. Love the experience. But merge both perspectives and perceptions because you are both. And it's very important for the healing of Gaia and to come into this new understanding. It's an understanding of being able to shift this mindset. Because if God was created us, then then God must be ignorant as hell. He must be ignorant. He must be angry all the time. That's not truth. That's not truth. You are an extension of this compassion, unconditional love. Extend it. Help shine your light. Share your experience. Share your thoughts. Share your feelings. Same with the disasters of the school shootings, okay? There's always a divine perspective that we need to hold because it's bringing awareness to the mental health, to emotional trauma, and where people are not seeking the help they need. They're not going to see someone to talk about how they feel or the crazy thoughts going through their mind. You need to talk about it. Talk about it. Come here and talk about it. No judgment. Pure divine perspective and perception I have for the collective. The same with the war. The war on drugs, the war on faith and belief. It's no longer what it is. You can change it. You have your own inner divine perspective, holding a space of compassion, not just collectively, but individually. We need to do this for ourselves so we even can resonate and we can step up and become new leaders, leaders of the light, leaders of love, leaders of compassion, leaders to create. The saying about positive, negative thoughts, it's not seeing the black and white anymore. It's like, see the color that it can be. That is your heaven that you're creating right now. It's either black and white, and this is pure 3D dimensional energy. This is not being able to receive guidance, protection, from the lie. If you want to turn on the TV and watch the news and allow the fear in, go ahead, but you're part of the problem. And if you do, it's okay to learn and gain the understanding of what's going on in the reality and collectively and individually. That's okay too. But hold that in truth and lie in the divine perspective. So the divine, your divine being can hold the space for God, universe, all that is, and change it. And change it. That's how we become a part of the change. It has to start with you. Anything else, Spirit? That was deep. But, however, we need more. We need more of you. It's not, I don't even want to say to awaken. You see what's going on. You know you have a choice to choose fear over unconditional love. Why do we fear death anyways? Death is just another way of ascending and learning and growing, to gain more knowledge, to come back and have more knowledge and give wisdom, or not come back. It's a choice. So, because of a lot of death, physical death, right? Because the spirit, the soul, is eternal. It never leaves you. You, the one that craves the loss of a loved one and don't understand the full picture. There's a divine perspective even in death. It's a choice. It's a learned behavior. But you can know more. You can ask. You can seek. Ask, it's given. It's given unto you to know the kingdom of heaven and earth combined. Okay? Combined. Merging two worlds. And having such a natural process of using and utilizing this energy wisely, independently. We have all been codependent on systems, which are fine until you had enough of living paycheck to paycheck. You are a co-creator, a co-conspiracy to everything that you can physically see, physically touch, which is matter, which is solid, and then as well as the unknown. So become aware of your thoughts. Where there is fear, it comes near, meaning your reality. So don't fear death. Open up to the new perspective and perception every single time you want to say you lost something. Nothing is ever lost. There's always a new gain, collectively and individually. It's just how you want to perceive it. Do you perceive it black and white, by the book, can't be changed? Or do you perceive it in color? In color. $144. So this is about unity. And all that is of creation is consciousness. There's only consciousness. We choose to live in the subconscious and create through the unconscious, which the unconscious we bring up to the consciousness and say, no more unconsciously creating, co-creating the delusions and illusions of fear. We create deliberately, not an idealistic reality anymore. It ends with me. It ends with you, collective. I feel like, Spirit has spoken. Thoth has spoken. Father of Time has. Stop only seeing the linear time. Yes, we are physical. Yes, we need to go here. We're guided to go here. Yes, we need to care about our physical body, and we need to understand that Father of Time even created medicine. But there is an intention. It is needed to through, I trust this doctor because I'm being divinely guided to catch cancer before it fully takes my life and my full experience. Everything is a vibrational energy of a thought. It becomes a thing. It actually physically has to manifest in your physical body. So it can be a lifestyle, a belief, a habitual way of believing. It can be emotional trauma. This is all energy. The mental body of energy, the physical, the spiritual body of energy, the emotional body, the ethereal body of energy. Your soul is not in your body. Your body is in your soul. I used to believe this too. Not until I shifted my mind. I retrained my brain. I seeked the truth of reality, of the afterlife. And the afterlife is all piled up in the same now. Everything is now. There's nothing other than right now. So stop choosing to be in fear and live in fear. Live your birthright. Your spirit is calling you to become aware and more aware of your current surroundings, the people, the places, the things that no longer serve you. If you want and you're asking for something new, it cannot come in until you vibrationally, spiritually clean it up. Don't worry about the physical. Once you do the inner work and you face your fears and you shine your light instead of being a part of the problem, only focusing on problems, focus on seeking the solution, knowing it, it's there, it's already inside you. All right. So, if you resonate, like, share, subscribe, even if you don't, even if you're a non-believer of the hereafter or whatever you want to call it. It's your belief. That's the heaven you're creating for yourself. So when someone takes their life from the physical, you know, the first layer of heaven is not a burning hell. That is in the emotional body of energy, which is resentment and regret that they have to live with, and they only have their self to look at in a freezing cold reality. Freezing cold. You can see when they are breathing and facing their own self, their higher self is right there saying, okay, until we get past why, you can't be released from this layer of heaven. Okay, there's many layers and dimensions of heaven. Which one do you want to leave here in? Okay. And their guides and angels will surround them until they face the truth of who, why, and how, and everything. Whatever that is for each person that ascends from the physical incarnation. That's why we don't have to fear death while we're here. We're here to live and experience life as a collective And individually, how do you want to create that? Do you want to constantly complain about your life and blame everybody else for your life and your problems? Because that's not where it's at. Focus back on you. You're the problem. You're the problem. So you're creating more karma when you can be receiving dharma. Karma versus dharma. Look it up. Educate yourself. So, conflict is within you. It's either mental, it's emotional, spiritual. This is a spiritual warfare within yourself. Because you could simply become aware that the world has been created through you, not for you, and none of that, through you. So create your world. We can't control the world, but we can start right here, right now, because now is all we have. Help. Stop being the problem. Okay. 3305. So align with your mind, your body, and your soul. Give it up. Give up what you think you're supposed to be doing and allow yourself to receive and be pushed into what you could and can be doing. That is going to be an empowering, inspiring. You're going to think on purpose, speak with purpose, feel with purpose, act with purpose, with having non-judgment on yourself, where you're at, where the collective's at. Hold it in the divine perspective so it can be changed. Be an agent of change. I invite you to ask me anything, any questions of creation, of heaven, your loved ones, the earth. Ask me. Okay. So remember to have fun with this. Don't take life so seriously, because that's the problem. We're slow down. Be in the stillness and oneness of your own energy. Feel your environment. And start becoming more aware of what you need to release in this divine perspective. Letting go, being you. Because you're still all aspects of all your experiences until you face the darkness. Bring it up to the light. This is your injust. This is your justice. This is the way to balance the scale of the physical and the unknown energy. So be a deliberate creator, or continue to unconsciously not give a shit how you feel. Focus on how everybody else feels and how you're supposed to please them. And this is being selfless. You need to be selfish and selfless for yourself. Be resilient in your thoughts. Reprogram. Reparent. I don't care what you do. But this is how we change it. Namaste.